The No Normies Podcast.
Hey, Brad.
Jim.
How's it going?
It's going good, Jim. How are you?
Pretty good. For the callers that have not gotten these satchels for $50 of donations.
We feel terrible, and we'd like to offer you a cross-stitched apology on the new tote bags.
The tote bags are a matching navy blue with an off gray.
And we know that may offend you with the off gray. Just to let you know that we will be sending another apology in the form of tofu with a Simon & Garfunkel electronic card that plays Hello Darkness, My Old Friend.
This will be delivered, hand-delivered by Fiona Apple, riding a small tricycle.
Yes.
In the rain. And I would like to just have a shout-out to my young adopted son.
Oh, yes.
Kevin, I know you walked in on me and your mother. I want you to know that I love her dearly, but she's into being choked.
Yeah. And
you need to get behind it.
And when I choke you, it's completely different feelings. Completely.
I still reach climax, but hey.
Dad's got to have fun, too.
Jesus. Now if you're still with us, congratulations. You should really get yourself like a little cupcake or something. A little treat yourself.
Why is anyone listening to this? You know, if you go back to the earlier episodes, we were more professional about it. We were trying to figure out structure, and now it's like, well, good luck. Good luck with anything, guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because this has now just become the stream of consciousness is just broken down completely.
Yeah, we used to have a structure. I mean, we still have a couple things we can talk about off the top of our heads.
Totally.
This is another shoot the shit episode. I promise you, though, we're probably going to have some more movie-themed episodes or, like, science episodes are pretty fun.
Or something we've actually thought about ahead of time.
Yeah, something we planned for, but this is just therapy.
As really what this podcast is just therapy between the two of us.
It's great.
Yeah.
I need it. But, yeah, so I started a new job, and I want to talk about something hilarious that happened to me. So I work in this big building in SF. Ooh, look at me, big building in SF. Ooh.
Techie douche.
Excuse me. And I'm on the second floor, I think.
Ooh, second floor. Sorry.
Second floor. And this place is locked up tight. You need a key card for every door, right? And I go in there, and it's maybe around lunchtime, so we're all about the whole production team is about to go to lunch, and I go to the bathroom, and I open the door, and I go to the stall. In the next stall next to me, I hear like...
Do you have to use a key card to get in the bathroom?
Not the bathroom, but beyond that, you need a key card to get into the hallway to get to the bathroom.
Oh, so like it's all locked down pretty much.
Everything's locked down. Fucking Fort Knox. Tight. And I get in there and I hear like boop, 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 boop in the stall.
Next to you.
Next to me. And I'm thinking, oh, it's probably my colleague. Because he makes noises once in a while just jokingly, which is hilarious. And I was like, oh, it's just him. And I'm walking out of the stall, and I'm about to walk out. And then
I'm surprised you didn't make noises back to him.
Well, because I was 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it was him because he wasn't at his desk at the time.
Yeah.
And I'm about to leave, and I just hear, and the door slams open. And so 10 feet away from me, there's the guy. I look, it starts off as feet. I see flip-flops and socks, which gives away right away that something's not right here.
No one in flip-flops and socks is right.
He's got like one sock kind of... It's like a cartoon... it's like a character drawing. It's a character drawing. Like one sock is pushed down, one sock's up. I'm going up. He's wearing shorts, and then he's wearing like a hoodie and like a weird wife beater underneath. And he has headphones, and he's bald, and he has hair on the side of his head. And he doesn't look clean. And I'm just like, oh, man. And this is like my first week working there. I'm just like, this is something else. And he starts talking to me, and he goes, the universe, the spirals. And he's like touching the door and stuff. He's like, he goes, you know what I mean?
Oh.
And I, of course, in my head, I'm like, okay, just play it cool. Wow. Spirals, huh?
You even talked to him?
I talked to him because I was like, okay, I gotta stop because
I gotta win his friendship.
Our production room is pretty close to the bathroom. I'm like, oh god, if he follows me in, there's like equipment. I don't want him to be near the equipment.
How about getting out of the bathroom alive, Jim?
I feel like
the spirals of your blood. Let me show you.
Blood. I kill the whole family before I come over here. And I'm just like, oh yeah. And he's like, what about spirals of the universe? And he's just gibbering, and I'm like, well. And I think I said something like, oh, well, that is fascinating. I turned and, like, ran down the hallway.
You didn't wash your hands, you fucking savage?
Oh, you got me there. But I took my key card, open up, and I walk in. These people don't even, this is my first couple days. They don't really know me. And I go, guys, there's a homeless man in the bathroom.
They're like, yeah, technically impossible, Jim. Yeah.
There's a guy in the yeah, basically. And,
you met the homeless MacGyver.
And but he somehow, we called, so one of my video editors, like, she tried to get in contact. We don't have a number for emergencies, we just realized. Yeah. This was a good moment because we realized there's no one we can call if there was an emergency.
It's locked down. Yeah.
It's locked down. And so she emails like the front desk or something like that, and I think someone's like, I'll get on it or some bullshit like that. One of the other video editors got up to go to the bathroom. He's like, I'll check, and he basically came back. He's like, he's not there.
Well, that's a brave man.
My theory is now it's
an alien movie.
It's an alien movie. He's like living in the vents or in the walls.
Yeah.
We're going to find weeks from now he's probably going to survive off eating
right
makeup.
On top of you, Jim.
He's eating makeup and creams just to like survive. He's growing stronger.
Your video team is like telling you the coordinates.
He's becoming more beautiful every day.
You find a little girl that's just been like, he mostly comes out at night and mostly and talks about spirals.
Yeah, so that was really, really freaking weird because we couldn't find him. They didn't find him yet, so I don't know because we checked with security. Like, did he get out or where is he?
He was the one.
Is he in marketing right now? It would be funny though if like I just misunderstood and he's like part of the marketing team. He's like one of those outrageous CEOs that just walk around like has like flip flops. He's like
he's an idea man, Jim.
Yeah, he's an idea man. Spirals, and he just talked about spirals. But
he was giving you something for free and you didn't take it.
Maybe he's offering a position. He's like universe.
The universe is yours. Take the spiral of success.
He did talk about level 7 a lot. Maybe it's where his office is.
The seventh. Yeah,
he
is
the
CEO.
Owner. He's the owner of the company. Just like
I'm into skincare.
Fucking crazy. But man, that was weird. That was really weird. I can't believe.
Yeah, I almost can't believe it too. Yeah.
But you had like a, what was that story about the boss? The place you're working.
Well, 2 stories about the place I work.
Go on.
Again, I work for my brother-in-law who owns a pizza joint. I go up front to man the takeout counter, and my brother-in-law comes in. He's like, "Okay, whatever you do, don't give this guy pizza." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I got in a fight with a guy in the parking lot, and I told him he can't have his pizza." I'm like, "So you're the soup Nazi of the pizza kitchen now?" Like, there was no pizza for you. Yeah, like, okay, so like he walks away without telling me what this guy looks like any more instructions. Just like, hey man,
what does he look like?
Don't give him a pizza. I'm like, oh, all right, dude. And then so a couple beats later, I see this guy just falls Kramer-like into the takeout window, and he's flustered. He's angry. He's flustered, Jim. He's oh goodness, he's all red around the collar. Jesus.
What face is that?
He's angry. Yeah. And I okay, and then it takes me about 3 beats, and I say, oh, this is the guy. And just to be sure, I'm like, hey, did you? I said to him, do you talk to someone in the parking lot? He's like, yeah, some asshole took my parking space. I'm like, oh, yeah, you can't have pizza. He's like, what? 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 How go? I'm like, he owns the place. He's like,
at that moment, we should have turned around, just like taking a fire extinguisher and just spray him, like, get out.
Yeah. No. Just salt the snail. Get out, snail.
Yeah, snail.
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah. Yeah. And weirdly enough, for a white guy, he took it and walked away. He didn't take the pizza. He took the denial. He took the denial of service and turned around and walked away.
Wow.
Now, normally, wouldn't you expect someone to be like up at with your manager? Well, the manager told you couldn't have the pizza.
Yeah.
But well, wouldn't you expect that? But no, there was no fight on that one.
To tell you the truth, I don't know what I would do. You know?
Well, normally you wouldn't be an asshole and try to
true.
fight someone over a parking spot.
That's true.
You'd swear in your car, or you wouldn't. I would.
You would, yeah, you definitely would.
You've been in my car when I swore at people.
I got in an accident with you, if you remember.
You didn't get in an accident with me?
Bumper issue.
Oh, yeah, but they hit us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on the way to Kevin Smith.
Right, but I do remember you're like, fuck! Like, you just...
I was yelling fuck because we were going to be late, not because we might have, like, spinal problems.
Was that WonderCon? That was WonderCon.
That was the last WonderCon. Yeah.
That's the first WonderCon for me.
First and last,
Thank you for that. I just remembered. Yeah,
no problem.
Kevin Smith. That was cool.
Yeah, advocating for weed to a nerdy kid dressed as a cartoon character.
Not to mention, there's girls who were like 12 years old.
12 years old. He's like, you really got to try weed. Yeah.
And the mother was like, we're getting out of here. Like, pulled the kids up and you're like, get the fuck out of here. We're not
like,
going to be here.
Did you do your homework? It's Kevin Smith. He's not going to talk about the latest.
This is WonderCon.
Yeah. I wonder why you're a mother.
WonderCon. That is just nuts. Goddamn. Oh, dude, we got to mention this. me and you being cartoon lovers,
Giant children.
I mean, just lovers in general, but like Samurai Jack is
we love
coming
us.
back.
Yes, Samurai Jack is back. Jack's back. It looks fucking good, man.
They definitely tweaked it a little bit, the style, it seems. Like,
Really?
they're either animating it differently or they're tweaking it slightly with, like, the character designs.
Maybe. I mean, it looks slick, yeah.
It does look slick. If anyone's not familiar, Samurai Jack is a cartoon on the Cartoon Network that ran through 2001 to 2004. And who was the creator? It was
Gendy Tartakovsky.
Who
Guy who did Powerpuff.
He produced Powerpuff. He also worked on Clone Wars.
I think Dexter's Lab was his first job.
Dexter Lab was the first one.
Yeah.
And he made those terrible Transylvania movies, all 3.
What? Hotel Transylvania?
Yeah.
He did?
Those are his movies.
You know, it wasn't that bad. I watched a little bit of it.
Good backpedal. Actually, to tell you the truth, I have no right to say that because I didn't see the movies. So
I mean, the premise is
no
stupid,
right.
and Adam Sandler really hasn't been hitting anything
That's
out
right.
of the parking lot.
Adam Sandler. I forgot that was an Adam Sandler movie.
But it kind of worked. It kind of
Interesting.
worked. At least the first one did, though, that I watched while taking care of 2 tiny children.
Tiny kids.
Tiny kids.
And it's a great series because it was when I grew up, it was very cinematic for a cartoon show.
Yeah, I remember it was in Time Magazine, Samurai Jack
It was just because, and I think Mark Andrews worked on. Mark Andrews.
I thought his brother did.
Him and Mark Andrews also worked. They both worked on it. His brother worked on it later than he did.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews is he was the director of Brave. He took over for Chapman when she couldn't.
He also was the main storyboard art.
Right hand man to Brad Bird on The Incredibles.
Yeah, Incredibles, and also he was a main storyboard or like main story on Ratatouille.
Oh, and Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
He worked on Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 2.
He gets around, but he worked on those early episodes. It's like it's a great show. It's super, and Mark is a very cinematic guy, so you can see why the episodes were like fucking outrageous.
And Phil LaMarr is the voice of Jack. Phil LaMarr is super talented, and he does great voice work.
Hermes from Futurama.
Yeah. Hermes as Samurai Jack.
Hermes. Aku.
My fat Jamaican mama always said to kill Aku.
Come here, husband. Kill Aku. But yeah, it's man, such an action pack. I remember just coming home from school, just like being like, I need to see fucking Samurai Jack right now.
If you want a good treat and a good intro to Samurai Jack, watch Samurai Jack versus the Blind Archers. That's on YouTube.
Classic.
That is a great treatment. He doesn't really speak in that one. It's completely all musical. And it's really well done.
Black and white, too. Because
black and white. Mm-hmm.
I hate to keep bringing this up. Mark Andrews worked on the episode. That's his episode. That's his episode. Of course, it's his fucking episode.
No, because it's so fucking good. Just want to break him open and drink his essence.
One of my favorite episodes was I remember so well, was
when Jack met his father and they shared a hug on a very special Samurai Jack.
Asshole.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's the one with the graveyard.
Huh?
So basically, it just starts. The episode's very simple.
Jack's fucking dead.
He's fucking dead. He's 6 feet in the ground, baby.
Done with the show.
He starts off on a path, and he's about to go down. There's 2 paths. It starts off this way. He takes a stick from like the demon Aku's watching the samurai, and Samurai Jack takes a stick, throws a stick up in the air. Wherever it lands, he's going to walk down that path. Right. It drops. Aku uses his powers and turns the stick around to the other direction, and so Jack just thinks it's normal, like it just bounced or something. And he walks down that path. Then he walks into this graveyard. It's a huge graveyard. And it's a graveyard full of dead warriors. And Aku basically
like
resurrects everyone in the graveyard, all these zombies. And there's some crazy, creepy, like it's cut out style animation.
It's very flat, yeah.
Very flat, but the way they have the scenes are creepy. It was creepy. The noise design's really creepy. Mm-hmm. Great episode. And he just he cuts down all the zombies, and there's a huge standoff between him and Aku. And may I add, the fucking Scotsman episodes are one of my favorites as well.
The first intro, that guy just verbally berating him for like...
You're Volkswagen for your little tiny hair of wet... Yeah.
What do you figure that, Mr. Pajama-wearing, basket-faced, slipper-wielding, Clyde Street-buckling, gather up and blade maw-bleedering gomerel, Jesse off-looking stunner, near spooky sand milk-drinking, side-faced show-pit min-moved, sniveling worm-eyed hootin' block, vile stooging calibrate tatty.
You're like
just a
waiting for
montage.
him to say the word fuck.
And
That's great.
the Scotsman has these giant bagpipes, and he's another warrior. And Samurai Jack, instead of doing anything like punching him in the face or anything, he takes his sword and his katana and puts it through the bagpipes.
And that pisses him off. Yeah.
And just like the beats, the way that they did the beats in the show was just so well done because they knew when to milk a moment and to really take in the comedy or the action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, the story is Aku's trying to. He comes from the past. He's trying
So
to
does the
save.
samurai.
What's up?
They both come from the past.
They do. Yeah. Aku's the demon that was released from his father by accident, like in the woods. There's like it's like a weird. It's basically all pure evils growing in the woods near their kingdom. And the father
I don't even remember this.
The father was trying to destroy it with like a holy arrow. He shot the arrow into the pond, but the black tar grew and expanded and got to their kingdom, and then Aku basically appeared out of the tar eventually. And I think at the moment he was torturing his family, the whole village, the whole kingdom, and he sent Aku into the future. And now, this is centuries later.
Wait, I thought it was Jack who was almost going to kill him.
What's up?
I thought it was Jack who was fighting Aku in the past.
Oh, that's what I meant. Sorry, his
thought-
father and his mother were stuck in that time period,
Yeah.
and they were tortured.
And
then Jack was
I
thrown
love
into the
that
future.
they also explain it with every intro of it. It's like, a long time ago, it's somewhere.
time ago.
Yeah, I don't know who does the voice, but it's so good.
Yeah, I
That guy.
forget. No, he was on Airbender too. I think.
He's super. He's been in like a bunch. I think maybe
he
Blade
passed
Runner,
away
like-
from cancer. Sadly,
He did?
Yeah.
Who
That's
the fuck
the
are they
one-
gonna do that?
they found-
Maybe that's why they're doing those female designs.
They
or
are.
something.
They are. They did find someone who sounds.
Akula?
I talked. Akula, is that the name?
No.
Okay, so I was like, that's not really far. They didn't go far on that. But I talked to Steve, who's working close to Gendy, I guess. Yeah, Gendy.
Steve who?
That
Our
works.
buddy?
Yeah, Steve boy.
He's working.
He's working. Hey, Steve. He's working at Sony right now, animation.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no.
So the fur
But I picked Steve's brain about this, and it's not the designs aren't laying around that studio, but he talks to Gendy, so like he says they found someone who sounds super close to Aku, the actual guy who passed away. And I said, fucking great, because I wouldn't watch it if it didn't have like something close to. It's like
It's kind of like with
Slink. Sounds like this.
Yeah,
That'd
it's
be
kind of
really
like with
fucking
Slinky
weird.
Dog in Toy Story 3. Like
Oh
when
my
Jim Varney
God.
took bit the bullet and like, we need to find another Jim.
Ernest.
You know what I mean, Vern?
Ernest died.
Yeah.
It'd be sad if I realized Ernest died. It's like now. It's
Jim,
like,
I
oh,
have
God.
some bad news.
What? Wait, before you do you want to watch Ernest Goes to Camp or Ernest Scared Stupid?
Oh, that's... It
What?
might help. It might
What?
help.
What are you giving me these faces for? I have like
Because
the DVDs
I
and like
love
posters.
it.
I'm dressed up as Ernest.
I'll have to tell Vern about this.
But yeah, it's a great, and the new show is a pickup of the last episode. Like basically, he's still in the future. He's still finding a coup. Things are getting like fucking crazy.
They answer the will they, won't they kiss. It's just, it's going to be great.
It could be Han heavy.
Hot and heavy.
Next time on Samurai
And
Jack.
Hands start wandering and tongues get wiggling.
I'm looking forward to that show. That's gonna be. It's gonna be.
Yeah, what
fantastic.
are we looking forward to? I'm looking forward to the Ghost in the Shell movie, and I really hope they don't fuck it up. Because honestly, I've always said this ever since I first saw Ghost in the Shell as a kid. I'm like, this is made for like live action. You can't fuck it up. It's military, it's guns, it's robots.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
It's a pretty girl. You can't fuck it up. You can't fuck it up.
Unless you make her white, you fucked it up. I'm still gonna see it. Like, there's no way I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
We should probably
it
check
doesn't
it,
bug
yeah.
me, but I mean, it doesn't bug me for the reason that like I know why they did it because they had to use a big name.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, I don't think Lucy Liu's like really working anymore.
I think she's on Sherlock right now.
Well, fuck me, right?
Yeah, fuck you. No, I get very angry. Like, fuck you. Lucy Liu's a gem. I just like walk away. Fuck you. She's a treasure.
It's Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, that movie. Even if it's like some scenes are almost shot. It's not even. People say it's a shot by shot, but like there's definitely different scenes. Like there's different.
If it's the shot by shot from the first like animated one, that was a great scene. So I would love to see that in real life.
Yeah. I mean, it looks breathtaking.
And
like,
and
it
the,
looks
all
amazing.
the
trailer's
behind the
amazing.
scenes with Adam from Mythbusters. that
Adam
show.
Savage
Yeah.
tested. Yeah, I saw that one. You saw that? You saw the
so
tested
good.
YouTube video? Of them
Yeah.
he met the
With
guy in New
geishas?
Zealand. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are so
Amazing.
cool. I didn't know. I thought those were all CGI.
Yeah, same
And-
here. Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, fucking awesome. It's so, that looked cool.
Not to mention, it's just amazing how movies call on favors from like other big names. Because I guess, so if they're in New Zealand, they're working at Weta. right? That's cool. So I guess Pierre Jackson rent out his studio.
Well,
to,
it is an effects house, I can imagine, because Winston
that's right.
Studios
Yeah.
like worked with everybody, and so did so does ILM. So yeah,
That's
I
right.
imagine like, hey, if you got the money, and we'll do it. Yeah,
yeah.
Peter Jackson doesn't own us.
Pierre Jackson. You guys want to see The Hobbit? I didn't put much effort into it, but hey, there's 3.
Okay.
And we're done with that.
So New Zealand hates us.
Yeah. We got to make like a board of people who are offended and have like sent in letters.
There's too many, like, it just ends up like the Zodiac at the end. It's just like a bunch of like strings tying everything together. It's all red now.
So, and like we turn around like, so people hate us.
We finally
conclusion, people hate us.
We finally figured it out. Yeah.
God.
But what else are you looking forward to, man?
What else am I looking forward to? I'm doing so much work these days. It's hard to
I know.
focus
Can you
on, like,
remember
pop
what you're
culture.
looking forward to? Yeah. Any shows you need to catch up on?
Yeah, shows I need to start. I haven't started Westworld.
Yeah.
I haven't started Westworld.
I haven't finished it. I got 3 in, and not because for nothing. I don't have HBO, so
I heard I got to steal everything from the web. But I really want to see Legion,
Legion sounds awesome.
which
I'm
is
getting
just
nothing
it's a
but-
spin-off of X-Men, right?
I think it was. I think the story. Well, I know the X-Men comic is in Legion. Like he's Xavier's son
No, wait, he is?
in the comic.
Well, that explains why he's so powerful.
Yeah,
And
he was
crazy.
committed to a psych ward because he's just like he's like Xavier, but he's like even more powerful. So
That's cool.
and yeah, supposedly the comic is super like messed up and dark.
His legs don't work either.
What a twist! No, M. Night Shyamalan gave it a twist. They do work, but he can't use them. Oh,
Cameo. I'm one of the nurses. God damn.
you just see him in a
Shyamalan.
white, like a tight, like sexy nurse outfit. Twist,
twist. Twist. Oh my god.
slowly unbuttons it.
Twist.
Oh, my head! Ah. Yeah,
I directed The Village.
sounds-
Twist.
Yeah, yeah. The Legion sounds awesome. I need to watch Mad Men because that one episode you showed us on New Year's.
So yeah,
was
back
really
up.
cool.
We had a Mad Men New Year's themed party.
It was very dapper. I loved it. Yeah.
Everyone fucking brought the thunder, man. Everyone was dressed up super nice.
They're sexy fuckers.
That was a good fucking night. And then we projected. I love how we were trying to project Mad Men on the screen. Like everyone's dressed up like 1950s, but then eventually just all turned to like Futurama and then Twilight Zone, and then we Mystery Science Theatered the shit out of it.
And then we ended up watching all the drops, like the ball drops, and then like the peach drop, and then like the raccoon. The possum drop.
Possum drop
from Atlanta.
It's a real thing.
Yeah,
It's
they
real
drop a
fucking
live
thing.
possum at
God,
at fucking 12 o'clock at night. Yeah.
that was really
But what does that really surprise anyone?
no.
Like it's either that or like the cousin that they're done fucking. They're just like, okay, let's drop her off the top of the roof.
So the South hates us too now.
I'm cool with that. I'm not going there anyway.
So let me get straight. Like in the South,
I hate sweet
they
tea.
drop possums. In Florida, they drop dead prostitutes.
They drop the average IQ of the nation and any scientific furthering we can do, and healthcare.
And healthcare.
They drop a lot. All right.
They drop.
I'm
the
saying we
ball.
should secede from the South.
That's what we're saying.
I think we can get it right this time. Yeah.
California #1. Escape just California shifts away from the United States. Hey, listen, we're just waiting for the earthquake to get away from you fuckers.
I don't think that's how it works. I think we go into the ocean, Jim.
Listen,
Yeah.
if it worked for Atlantis, we can do it. We can live underwater. God damn
If
it.
Futurama taught us anything.
Gotta be next to the soda company or soda factory. The high fructose will mutate me. Some people will know what the fuck I'm talking about. Other people will be like, "What?"
And
the
if you
fuck?
do, you're our best friends.
yeah, you had the right podcast, my
Yeah.
friend. Right? Pancakes.
And if you don't, please stay because you know we need viewers. I need to quit my job.
Another thing I wanted to talk about, like in the last episode, and we'll talk about now because we're shooting the shit. Is so I wasn't aware that we made fucking clickbait. That's the weirdest.
Oh, yeah.
we have to explain. We have to talk about this because I feel like people who aren't familiar with the podcast and are hearing this one for where. Why aren't you hearing number one? You weirdo! Don't jump around.
Mm-hmm.
We made one of the
Couple
episodes
episodes.
was about
Mm-hmm.
yeah. We made an episode about VR porn because I visited Kink, the Armory, kink.com.
You lucky bastard.
And magical place of vibrators.
I got a golden dick. I've got a golden chance to put it in. That's the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory I want to see.
Good twist. What a twist! I'm here too.
He's just in the background eating a dildo. Salisbury. Yeah, eating a dildo.
But
Okay.
yeah, we made that episode, and I designed the cover, the image, the thumbnail is just me and Brad. I put the face over this woman riding some guy, And
It was super sexy
it was
until you
super
looked
sexy.
up top.
It's weird because it has the female body. You can't really see the breasts or the bottom part, but like you see me and Brad doing weird faces on the girl. Like it's a split screen, so
That's
there's
our
two
face.
girls.
Yeah.
It's our faces. So we have beards. Women with beards. And if I'm correct, you pervs clicked on it like 600 times. It's almost 600.
Oh my god!
And
Normally we have like 24 views.
We're fine. We usually
at the
have like a
most.
small thing like
And I'm cool with it, yeah.
We have like 34,
Yeah.
25.
Anyone we could trick into listening to
Yeah,
this,
clicking on this, you dummies.
and then bam,
And then it exploded. But the part makes me laugh every time I see it is after all those views, we got like 4 thumbs down. That's great.
Everybody else was cool with it, but these 4 guys,
These
were
4 guys
I
like
don't
this
like
ain't
this.
porn.
Yeah,
That was great. So
we really need to.
So
do
we need to
something
figure
here.
out how to do more clickbait.
We need to monetize ourselves into clickbait.
Yeah, I can't
Gawker
believe
did it. How come we can't?
Is Gawker still around?
Probably.
Yeah.
Wait, who's the one that sued Hulk Hogan and then Hulk Hogan?
It was Gawker.
Was it Gawker?
Or was it something Radar?
I think it was Gawker. Well, let's just say it's Gawker. Who's fucking
Who gives a
fact
shit?
testing? Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Gives a
Yeah.
shit. Oh, he made a sex tape, didn't he?
I watched it too. Did you watch it?
No. It's Hulk Hogan.
It was weird. Yeah.
America's best.
It's like he has sex with
Is
her.
this where this is going?
No. But then he finishes and like he steps away and he just starts hitting his belly. He's like, "Oh, I ate like a pig." And she's like still into him. She's like, "Oh, you're a hot commodity," and he's like, "Oh,
Hot commodity. What the fuck?
yeah, I know."
Are you kidding me?
She's married to a really fat guy, and like supposedly he lets her like fool around as long as he gets to tape it. So that's how he has the tape.
Whoa, back up. This wasn't with his wife? I'm confused.
Well, his wife, they're separated.
Why are we talking? This is like upsetting me.
But
What?
the weird thing is, he just gets like after he's done, like just and he like rolls off, and then he starts standing around and like just hitting his stomach, just. Oh, I ate like a pig. I'm so fat. It's just it's like, is that what you say after you bust, man? Is it just like, yeah, I'm super fat. Can't believe you let me stick it in.
No, he just he rolls over. He goes, "I beat Macho Man. I beat Macho Man. The world championship.
NWO.
85.
Wrestlers about me.
What was his theme song? What was Hogan's?
I wanna be an American. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. They look a pig.
Hey, look.
That's pretty American, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
like a pig.
Pig in America.
Wow, that's gross. It
is gross.
I didn't even need to
it's
know about
fucking
that.
weird. Yeah, yeah.
Oh god, sex tapes are just weird. Period.
They're fucking weird, and yet we can't not click on them.
I'm okay. I don't think I click on many sex tapes. Ew, Brad, you're so gross. So I went to kink.com. Let me tell you. Be a real American.
I wanna fucking American. No, you don't. No, you don't. Trust me. We're terrible. Anything else you're looking forward to?
Let's see. New president.
We're all looking forward to that.
New president.
Looking forward to like a good BM in the morning. Looking forward to like some Kellogg's frosted mini wheats.
Yeah.
I'm making some life choices for you.
I do want to see Get Out.
I do too. Yeah.
That seems like that was done by one of the. It wasn't Key and Peele. I mean, who?
It was
Peele.
Jordan Peele. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the greatest thing I found
If
out.
you don't know who that is, it's the guy, the 2 black guys that did the Obama and his anger translator, Luther.
Yes.
The guy who played Obama was the director, and supposedly he knocked it out of the park.
I just love that he was. You see him. You basically see a lot of these people as one dimensional.
Yeah.
And you find out like, oh, he's a horror buff. He loves horror movies.
Yeah.
And then this is something that's very close to his heart. He wanted to make a horror movie badly.
Yeah, he knew his shit.
Or
He
a
was talking
psychological
about
thriller.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of like he spouted off as that
The mix between what was
it was like horror and the Stepford Wives was his inspiration.
Yes. Yes.
And like the intricacies behind it. He didn't really get that racial with the talking about it when he was talking.
But of course, a lot of
it's in there.
A lot of fucking bitches get offended.
Oh,
a
it's
lot
just
of white
offending on that. Yeah, white
and
guilt
then
and offense.
It's one of those things where it's like they're being racist. It's like, aren't you the racist for being like
how many seconds
Can you
into
not
a
be
movie
affected?
do you kill a black guy? Like you can't have this. Let us have this one.
Well, that's not the point. You see, it's just it's bullshit.
America.
All these
Yeah.
but of course I think everyone's getting to the point where it's like it's getting old. I think even old people are like rolling their eyes like, okay, this is kind of like
Yeah.
this is
Thank
skipping out.
God. Yeah.
We're getting to the point where you just can't complain. about everything.
But goddamn it, we're gonna try.
We're gonna try, yeah.
Yeah,
But
so that looks like a great movie.
it looks like a fantastic movie.
Yeah, especially because you hear that, like, I mean, they directed every short that they did on their stuff too. They didn't like
Did they?
The writing and all that they didn't direct it. I think the guy who shot Keanu, their movie, directed a lot of it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, they like broke every story on that one too. And like, do you remember any of the sketches? My favorite sketch was the one of the inner city teacher coming to teach.
Oh, pronouncing the words
Trying
wrong.
to pronounce it. He's like, I've been teaching in the inner city for about 20 years. Now, I don't want you, I'm a substitute. I want you messing with me. Okay, Jake Quillen. You mean Jacqueline? Oh, okay. That's how we're going to play it? That's how we're going to play it? Aaron. Aaron. It's
Aaron?
God damn it, Aaron. God damn it. You done messed up, Aaron.
You done messed up.
That is such a good one.
It's funny enough, I'll be honest about it, I missed a lot of Key and Peele.
That's another one you got to catch up
I just
on.
didn't commit to it because I think I was still sad that, like, you know, it's kind of stupid I'm even comparing, but they basically did take over for Chappelle when he left.
Mm-hmm. And it was a different vibe because
It was a
Chappelle,
different vibe.
yeah, Chappelle was like more gritty, and like Key and Peele were silly. They were silly guys,
which is great, and that's my
but
kind of humor.
they still had their own style. Yeah. I also love the one where Outcast meets back up with Big Boy,
Big
and
Boy.
he's like in a Starbucks, and Outcast goes up to the front. He's like in a giant green like plaid suit with like a.
You mean the band together is Outkast? You're talking about
Andre 3000.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Yeah. So Andre 3000 goes up to the front. He's like wearing like a little Peter Pan hat. He's like, "Can I get a green milk served in a flower pot?" She's like, "Sure." And like Big Boy's like, "Oh, god damn it."
He's kind of realizing why they split.
Yeah. He's like, "Why'd you leave me, man? We were doing some great work." He's like,
great.
"Cause you goofy, man. You a goofy no.
You goofy.
You a goofy idiot." Oh, so fucking good.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the movie. It just he surprised me because he's just not he's not just a comedic actor, you know.
Mm-hmm. And those are the good surprises, is that like you find like one of your comedians is like also good at like singing or like or knows like how to like really make a good chili or something. I don't know how you would find your favorite comedian and have him make you a bowl of chili, but you know what? There's happen.
Ways.
Yeah.
There's ways.
Yeah.
Speaking of comedians, I just remembered that. So when we saw Logan, didn't we see a trailer that had Patton Oswalt in like a tech horror?
Yes, and finally...
What was that? What's going on there?
The Circle, yeah.
Circle.
With Emma Watson, who I can't take seriously because she still looks like a child. And Tom Hanks is an evil role. He's a bad guy.
That's crazy.
I love it. And then I love that they don't give Patton Oswalt any credit on the... on just like
I know
John Boyega.
Do you think they did
Emma
it because
Watson.
it's going to people are going to get the wrong impression of what kind of movie it is? They're going to think it's a comedy.
No, I think they did it. They didn't do it because they didn't give him enough. I mean, comedians never get their props.
But it's Patton fucking Oswalt.
You know,
Everyone
at the
knows
same time,
Patton, you know?
he's next to John Boyega, who was in Star Wars. He's next to fucking Hermione Granger. He's next to Sully.
Yeah.
And Forrest Gump in the same goddamn movie.
Yeah, he's basically friends with everyone in Hollywood. He's a big name.
He's a big name for it's like Sarah Silverman, but he didn't get a mention on that. It's just
weird.
Like fuck
that
you
is
guys.
Strange. It's very strange.
Yeah, but that looks. I don't think I'm gonna watch it because it looks kind of like just boring to me. It doesn't.
Same here. No, the funny you say that, it's like it's one of those movies. Like, yeah, I was gonna say something like,
based on a book.
But
did you notice that it was based on a book?
Yeah,
for like teens or something. And I'm just like, I leaned over to my friend. I'm like, that's the book doesn't even make me want to read the book.
Yep.
I mean, maybe if Tom Hanks was like doing an audible for the book, maybe I would listen to it. But no,
this is Tom Hanks.
Lieutenant Dan.
Dan,
come read this book with me.
Let's see. I was also on Apollo. Apollo 11.
I was the captain in that movie where the three guys come and take over the boat.
Oh, and I made friends with a soccer ball.
We're not speaking anymore, but I made friends with him.
He's moved on to other things, more projects, but you know.
When have you made friends with a soccer ball? So shut the fuck up.
What's your problem? He just gets very uppity towards
really
the viewer. What the fuck's your problem?
I'm America's sweetheart.
I'm a treasure.
You motherfucker.
America treasure.
Yes, I make cloud atlas, but we all make mistakes.
Him true. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Cloud. Oh, why would you say that? I like how tonight I'm getting upset with Hulk Hogan sex
because
tape
I wanted to
Cloud
make
Atlas.
you even more uncomfortable.
Oh, God.
I never even watched it. Did you?
It's a piece of
piece of
There's
flan?
only a couple of things that like I've been frustrated with while I watch, like in movie theaters or like seeing a tape
Yeah.
But that was like, that sticks out.
That's
like,
the Hulk Hogan sex tape and Cloud Atlas.
Those will get my day just in the wrong direction.
So if you want to piss Jim off, send it to Jim Allison at... No, yeah.
God damn it.
Tom Hanks in the Hulk Hogan sex tape. The movie.
Cloud Hogan. It's on loop. It's Tom Hanks playing Hogan, slapping his belly the whole time.
Oh, I ate like a pig, Lieutenant Dan.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
Oh fuck.
Oh, here's another thing that popped in my head. So can you talk about the Nintendo Switch? And the whole, I know it's
what's big right now is
Yeah.
the new Zelda Breath of the Wild. It looks so beautiful,
Gorgeous.
I'm just staying up at night watching hours and hours of somebody play it, and it's super frustrating because this one guy has obviously never played a Zelda game before because he doesn't use his shield, nor does he parry. He takes every hit that a bad guy
I love how you're sweating right now.
gives him. Yeah, it's
Just-
annoying as shit.
Your eyes are bloodshot.
It's like letting your little sister play after she's bugged you so much and just watching in anger that she
Or like
can't make
walking around in
Mario
circles.
jump.
Like
Yeah.
just walking in circles.
Just
Like,
walking
please-
in circles.
please don't.
He doesn't even he doesn't follow any quest. He just goes straight to something. He doesn't look at anything else. But on the parts that I have seen, the character designs are gorgeous. The music is beautiful. I mean, it almost makes me want to spend like $300 on that
It's
machine.
only 300. Only
well, you can
300.
afford it.
I like how I say only 300.
You going 300?
So I have a beef with Nintendo. There's a fucking bug.
Show me on the
face.
doll where they touched you.
Here. What a twist! It's me. I'm the doll.
I'm not Shyamalan.
Call back.
No,
Call
you're
back.
everything.
So when Nintendo came out with that retro small game that had 60, old 8-bit
Oh, yeah,
games,
yeah,
remember that?
I
It's the
forgot
one you
about
plug
that.
in. It looks like the Super Nintendo,
I really
but
wanna get
miniature,
that, yeah.
mini Super Nintendo, super
Mini
NES,
Nintendo.
right?
Yeah.
They came out with it was like $60, 300 games. That's right, 300 games of the classics on this little console. Console.
The council said it was on
The
a
council
console.
said no. And it was out for a short time, and it got sold out. And I was like, okay, understandable.
Yeah, it was the holiday season,
I
yeah.
totally get it. It's sold out, and it's like, I started looking online like Target, and then of course you look on eBay, and they're like trying to sell them for thousands of dollars. I'm like, oh, okay. Some guy was smart and bought like 5, and he's selling them like smart guy. I would do the same thing if I thought ahead. But then I looked into it, and it says Nintendo's not going to make any more until like another 2 years or a year.
Why?
Exactly. Because they're fucking assholes and they know people like me will pay more money next time they're out.
Oh yeah, they were like
Supply and
$60,
demand
weren't they?
kind of thing. Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
So, and here's the scary thing.
Motherfuckers. Oh,
Watch
man.
out. You might actually want to pay that.
Now you bummed me out.
You might want to buy that Nintendo, that Zelda Switch game, because there's talks that they're going to do the same thing with this product as well.
With Switch?
It's going to get sold out, and then they're going to wait another couple of years and then fucking fuck people over.
Well, my question is that like the Switch isn't even selling that well.
so-
And like no.
I'm just saying.
There's
I'm
bullshit
just saying
games.
be careful. Because,
Oh yeah. I mean, I haven't bought a new system in a long time. Long time. I have a PS3 that I got from my sister. That she had an old boyfriend who had a PS3, and he left it, and then she sold it to me for like $20 or something.
Yeah, you're preaching
And-
to the choir. 64 over here.
Yeah,
Nintendo.
you're N64. You're way in the 90s.
I'm doing good.
But I mean, that's still fun and playable. I wish
so
I kept
good.
my Nintendo. I have the old Nintendo. I just don't have the power converter on the back.
Really?
I don't know where the fuck it is.
That's all you need?
That's all I need. Do you have
Dude,
a power converter?
I can track one down for you. I mean, it's probably
It might be like $80.
no. I mean, I can send you. I'll send you some links because I know there's some
I also have
websites
some
for
really
cheap.
hard games from that, like Battletoads. That shit is
Did you say
hard.
Battletoads?
I have Battletoads. Yeah.
Oh my god!
That's the one where you constantly kill each
You
other.
don't fucking know what that is.
Yeah, and I've never gotten past like level 3. Okay, I'm not gonna go down that wormhole. But yeah, that'd be it. Yeah, so but back to Zelda. Yeah, the Breath of the Wild looks fucking gorgeous, but like that, the rest of the games that they have for that Switch look like dog shit. Like the new Mario, like they put Mario into
Wait.
like Grand Theft Auto. They made a
Is it basically? Is it one of those things where Mario looks like the cartoon, but the people look like human beings?
Yes,
real-
it's like Sonic 06.
like a weird organic. Oh,
Yes,
that's fucking
they dropped
weird.
him into like Grand Theft Auto New York, and he's just walking around as cartoon Mario, and it looks like total dog shit. I really hope they nix that level, and just I hope they were just showing.
I
that.
remember. I hope that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know actually. Wow.
Yeah, but right now the Zelda thing is like selling off the kick.
I think they hit it just right, where it's like, what's something we haven't put out for a while? Zelda, and like people are like, oh my god, and people
a good Zelda. I mean, the ones that they've put out before this were really like top down Game Boy. Like
we talked about this, but what's the list again? So it was like, I know we have Nintendo.
What do you have?
So the last one I was playing, though, Zelda was
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time, yeah, that was the last one.
And so after that was Majora's Mask, which you can still get
on 64, right?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, you can get it.
It wasn't good.
It was good. It was
Okay.
just it was super different because it was it had a time limit. It had days. I mean, it's its own thing, and people love it or hate it. Kind of like how after that was Wind Waker, and everyone hated that because it looked like Toon Link. But now it's a classic. It's fucking gorgeous. That one you should play.
Is it the one where Link's turns into a wolf?
No, that's Twilight Princess. So that's after. So there's Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Then there's Wind Waker, where he's sailing around on a cartoon boat.
Okay.
And then it's the Twilight Princess, where it's kind of like Dark Link, where it's like it looked more gritty, and that was like what everyone was waiting for, is like a gritty, like adult kind of like game where he like turns into a wolf and shit, but he's got this like little like impish creature on his back. That was cool. That was a good game. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it was cool. And then a bunch of like Game Boy games came out between there, and I didn't play that because I didn't have a 3DS, but I played the old Game Boy game of Zelda, and that was okay. And then now this is the most recent one is this Breath of Wild, and it's hitting everything that we all wanted from like when you first got Ocarina of Time.
Give it like 12 years, and they hit the right spots.
It just takes about 12. Yeah,
it took a while. Yeah. That's freaking awesome.
But yeah, if you don't have time to watch something, do not go down that wormhole, because you will stay there and stay there. Like, I'm probably going to go home tonight and go and turn it back on and get annoyed by this guy, but just still fall in love with the environments and just the beauty of it. Yeah. I mean, they even have the entire soundtrack on YouTube, and it's just, you can listen to that and go to sleep.
Of course. I mean, anything that's related to the whole Zelda universe is amazing. For a while in SF, I think one night in SF, San Francisco, they had do you remember they had
the Zelda Symphony?
Yes.
Oh, I wish I went to that.
I think that was in San Francisco. It also it was like a tour, right? It was like
it was like a big tour, yeah.
So you have an orchestra playing all the classics from a video game that you love dearly. Like that I would.
And they were like projected behind it too.
Yes.
Yeah. They even had like Navi like, "Hey, listen." And everyone hated her singing
the whole time. Like, yeah, I'm listening. Hey, listen. Okay, all right.
Boo!
I made a joke today. My coworkers were talking about Zelda, and I said like, "Hey," like I just thought about it. It popped in my head like, what do you think it'd be like if they recast that part for Danny DeVito? Hey, listen.
If somebody could hack
my
that,
Magnum Dong,
that would be so good. If you listen to this and you know how to hack, make an Ocarina of Time hack.
Danny DeVito quotes
of Danny DeVito. They made an Ocarina of Time hack where there was like Nicolas Cage as the face of your shield. It was so cool. Yeah. The hacks that they do online are so fucking good. There was one hack of like a first-person shooter, and they made the entire room and the entire environment and even your gun with the face of that guy from what is it? Big Bang Theory, the Bazinga guy. And it was nothing but the words Bazinga being like just yelled out at you every 5 seconds. It's the weirdest fucking
Sheldon?
video.
Is it Sheldon? Yeah.
Bazinga.
Bazinga.
And it just kept going till some guy turned it off.
Bazinga.
Goddamn.
Penny.
Yeah.
Penny.
Thank God for the internet. There's some crazy shit out there. I love it.
Interwebs is where we live, man.
It's
the best.
You think that's the beginning? It's like they just we'll share content and intelligence, and no, it's just fucking crazy, funny shit.
I'm coming in my day and age. I'm coming across things that at first I'm like,
what? Will you come here?
No. I'm coming across. What do you think I was going to go with this?
Where my mind went.
Yeah. Seriously, Brad.
I bait you all the time.
Stopped me for a second, like grab my arm, like where are you going with this? No, I'm basically just saying like I come across things on like Reddit or Imager, and it's just like. At first, I'm like, that's really stupid. Now I think, like, that's so clever.
Oh, the best
like
writing.
It goes by for a second. I'm like, holy fuck, that's genius.
Oh, I've had the most laughs I've ever had from the Reddit account, Black People Twitter.
Oh, that's great.
That one is so fucking funny. Yeah. They're so on top. Their game is great. I love it. Their game is great, Jim, from a white person's standpoint. I just caught myself on that one. But yeah, I mean, the parody that anyone... like shits out on the internet just immediately becomes gold. There's some of the best comedy writers.
They
on
twist
the
it
internet.
perfectly. They make it perfect.
So good. So good. Like there's one right now of like John Wick going to answer his phone, and like they'll always put like something weird or something like the guy that tried to do the longest yeah boy. Yeah boy.
Yeah.
And like he just slowly puts down the phone. And then he has to pick it up again, and it's just like Sam Jackson say what again? Say what again? It's just like John Wick putting the phone down again and just defeated.
That's great. I'm hooked right now. I'm hooked on my girlfriend's friend, my friend too, Ari. She showed me this thing of the girl Catch Me Outside.
Oh, they Cash Me Outside.
How about that? Like the girl who's
Human
on
trash.
Dr. Phil or something like that. But what happened is the whole internet's been remixing that into songs.
Awesome.
And there's a guy named forget his name. He has really funny sunglasses, but he basically remixed it. And it's like, catch me outside. How about that? Catch me outside with the right hook. And like he just raps. He spits fire.
He's a
really
rapper?
well. He's a rapper. He's a skateboarder.
Nice.
And oh my god, just like the best. And the gifts, like catch me outside. There's T-shirts now, and there's just like it's amazing.
She's gonna get a TV show too. If
Really?
that's gonna bum you out, yeah.
Oh,
They're like multiple producers. If you don't think TV's dying, multiple producers came to that piece of trash and said, "Here's a show." and she's like weighing options right now. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Instead of being punished as she should have, like you're looking this up. That's how much?
Yeah, I'm like it's on my mind right now that like where is it?
You want to watch it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is where we leave you, good viewer. Good night.
Good night and good luck.
And we're gonna be diving down the wormhole that is YouTube.
Catch me outside, how about that? How about that? Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that? How about that? Catch me outside, catch me outside, catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, catch me outside, catch me outside, how about that?
Ciao.